Are the Democrats turning New Hampshire into Massachusetts? My name is John Kiper, and I'm running for governor of New Hampshire. So the irony in that, and a lot of my detractors on social media will say, he's trying to tax us just like they do in Massachusetts. He's trying to turn this state into Massachusetts. And even Kelly Ayotte's slogan is, don't mass up New Hampshire. And it's so ironic. It's so ironic that they would say that. Because guess what's happening right now, okay? Because of the fact that we haven't built very many houses in New Hampshire, which is a lot of reasons, but the biggest one being towns don't want to build houses for people with kids because it'll drive up their school budget, which will drive up their property taxes. And as a result, the only houses that they're building are, $600,000, $700,000 condos and mansions. And guess who can afford them? People working in Massachusetts who went remote during the pandemic. And that's who's moving to New Hampshire. And guess who else is moving to New Hampshire? People that want to retire here from, you guessed it, Massachusetts. So if we continue, this is what's so funny to me. If we continue doing what the Republicans are doing, what Sununu's done, which is nothing in terms of housing or affordability or property taxes, guess who's gonna be able to keep coming here? People from Massachusetts, to escape their taxes and buy up the houses that people who grew up in New Hampshire, like me, can now no longer afford because of the influx of people from Massachusetts. Now, let's be fair. I am not opposed to people from Massachusetts moving here, but the problem is if they move here and then they get on planning boards and zoning boards and block housing for the people who live here, I've got a problem with that. I've also got a problem when the only houses that are being built, you need a Massachusetts, a Boston-based income to buy. This is a huge problem because in a decade, there will be very few people actually from New Hampshire in New Hampshire. It will be predominantly people from Massachusetts. So it is very ironic to me that this is the stance the Republicans are taking when they are, in effect, pricing out the people that make New Hampshire, New Hampshire. Okay? The older folks aren't going to be able to afford to live here because their property taxes keep going up. And the young people can't afford to live here because there are no houses for us. So who's really massing up New Hampshire? I would say it's the Republicans.